Hi, you are tuned into 808s and Orgasms with your host, Nikki. Now, I know it's been a while since I've done a podcast, so don't beat me up, but a lot has been going on. But I am now able to do more regularly scheduled podcasts and reviews, and I'm so happy to be back. I miss you guys, I really do, and I'm not talking to you through my podcast. I kind of get lonely. No, I don't, but still, I miss you guys. And today, I'm going to be reviewing a couple of things. As far as toys go, I'm going to be reviewing the Heart's Desire Elegant Vibe. I got this when I went to Houston on my little mini vacay, and I do enjoy it, and you guys are hopefully going to enjoy it too. I'm also going to be reviewing a new reality web series on YouTube that I had the chance to watch. It's called The Life, and it is it was going good for me until one part, and that one part is what I'm going to be talking about, and it kind of segues into the other topic I'll be discussing today, which is down low men. Dun, dun, dun. I know it's like a touchy subject in the black community, but there's a reason for me talking about it, and it has to do with the reality show The Life Atlanta. Now, when I went to Houston, I had a great time, and I had the pleasure of going to a really cute upscale adult boutique called The Pleasure Zone, and the staff was really great, really helpful, and they even let me sign their wall of fame, which made me really geeked. I'm going to put a picture and show you guys that. And when I went, they actually let me go ahead and pick up some cute little items to review. And the one that I'm going to be talking about today is the Heart's Desire Elegant Vibe. It's really cute, and I like to say this is a beginner's toy. It really is a great beginner toy. If you're not into adult toys, but you're kind of wanting to spice up your bedroom, or if you've never even used an adult toy before, this is something that wouldn't intimidate you, because it's not like a rabbit where it's got all these bells and whistles going with it, and different buttons and different contraptions, and it vibrates, and this, that, and the third, and all these other things that's going on with it, which can be overwhelming if you're not used to that, and if you've never used a sex toy before. It's on the package, it says that it comes with 3-speed functionality, and it does, and the speeds go from mild, medium to really intense. It actually has the design of it, I love. It's really small, and it would be considered a G line vibe. And what do I mean by G line vibes is the ones that like your mom may have. The real skinny, looks like it looks like a suppository. If you've ever seen one of those, it's like long and white, and it has looks like a bullet, really, but not a sex toy bullet, but like an actual bullet, just really long. And so those are going to be your streamline ones. They're really hard, they're made out of plastic, and usually I don't go for streamline vibes, because the thing about a streamline vibe is if you're using it internally and you make a false move, it's going to hurt. It really does hurt. It's not attractive at all. But with this one, which I don't recommend using this particular toy for insertion because of the way it's made, it has a really small tip, which for me is great for your clitoris. It puts it right on the clit. It doesn't, it's not too big to where it feels uncomfortable. It pinpoints right for your clitoris, and it's really cute. It's pink, and it doesn't have, like I said, a lot of buttons. It has one button on the bottom, and you just press it 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th time turns it off. Simple. And I know a lot of women don't like a lot of sex toys because they are really intimidating. It can be overwhelming to see all that it can do, all the different pulsations and vibrations, and sometimes you just want to get that one and go. You don't want to have to continue to click and click and click and click if you don't have time for that. So this is why I think this toy is a great beginner toy. And then also it's waterproof, so when you got some time and you want some shower time fun, this is a great toy to do that. some of the cons I feel would be if you are into high-speed toys, if you're an advanced toy user, you might not find this one to be very exciting. If you do like, your rabbits, and you like your 8 speeds and 16 different pulsings, then this toy is just gonna bore you. It really is. Another thing is that, again, it's like a streamlined toy. So if you're not into those, you're not gonna like this one either. And the design is very girly, and so a man might be a little intimidated using it, but it's not shaped like an actual penis, so he could feel more comfortable. But the whole pink thing, and then there's 2 bulbs around the top, and he might not, most men don't like sex toys anyway, so he may not be comfortable using it. I do like the fact that it's quiet. It's not really a loud toy. If you have small children around and you don't want them to know what you're doing during nap time, just turn on a fan. It dulls the whole sound out. So you don't have to worry about your neighbors knowing that you're using a sex toy, because it's that loud. And a lot of sex toys are like that. They're really sound like engines. Sounds like you should be driving an ATV or something. It's really just loud. And so this one, I give it a thumbs up for the sound, because I don't like loud sex toys. It has to be really, really powerful for me to really just put up with the loud buzzing. And one thing I do like about this is that it's moderately priced. So again, if you're new to sex toys, if you just like, I just want 1 or 2, this one ranges anywhere from $12.95 to $15.95, so it's very affordable. You don't have to worry about breaking the bank to have some good sex. And I'm not cheap. I'm frugal. I'm not cheap. I just watch my coins, because bloggers ain't balling. Let's just throw that out there. And so this is a great toy to, be able to buy it and not have to worry about spending a lot of money. So overall, I think this is a really good toy to invest in. It's something I like to have in my arsenal. It's a good, quick pick-me-up for me when it's middle of the day, I'm writing and I get that feeling. I just go grab it. Good 4 minutes or so, it gets me there. The batteries that it does take are AA, in which those are easy to find. AAA is I have a hard time for some reason finding good AAA batteries, but this one's AA, I believe. Don't give me one. If it's different, you guys let me know, but I believe it is. It takes AA batteries. If you have any other concerns or questions, email me at info@nikkitrue.com, and I can answer any questions you have about the toy. I'll put a link below where you can actually go ahead and get it. And like I said, it's a good toy. I like it, and it works good for me. And I use a variety of sex toys. So if I like it, and I'm used to those high-powered, sounding like a Buick engine toys, I think it'll work great for you. Now on to the tea, because y'all love y'all gossip. I love my gossip. I actually came across this new reality TV show called The Life Atlanta from Justin J, who is on YouTube, and he's one of my favorite YouTubers. He goes in on everybody, and I live for it. And little backtrack on this. The creator, Doctor, because you have to, put people's credentials in front of their name. They get a little miffed if you don't. And he started this show back in 2011. It was called The Life Atlanta, and it was just a trailer. It was like a promo, and I seen it then. And I remember, I think I saw it on Gossip, and they were clowning it, and I was kind of interested, but it was really just him bragging about what he's got. Like he was saying, aren't Benzes the Toyotas of Atlanta? He was like, doesn't everybody have a Range Rover? And I'm like, come on, dog. You reaching. You really are reaching right now. And there were, about 5 other guys, and One of them was like a stripper, and they were saying he was doing stunts. And if you don't know what stunts are, stunts in the gay world can mean a couple of things. I know in the sexual side, stunts means you know, paying for sex, or you out there tooting, prostituting, or I say tooting, you're out there tooting. And I was kind of interested. Like I said, they didn't show any more, and this was back in 2011. You know, it was just that one promo, and now he's came back with a full-on series or web series. I don't know what he's calling it, but it's long, which I like. I like my web series. I don't like no short 5-minute, 15-minute web series. It's about 50 minutes long. But the whole cast has been revamped. Like, I don't recognize anybody from the promo that he had back in 2011 except him, of course. And it's production-wise, it needs some help. I have a film background. And production-wise, you know, I'm not going to go in on them because it is the beginning. It's the first episode. He might, you know, do a Kickstarter or Indiegogo. I don't know. But it's just, production-wise, you can tell it's fairly new. As far as the storylines go, well, I won't get into all of them except one. And there's a reason why I'll get into this one. You know, it's just basically detailing the life of black gay men in Atlanta. And in the beginning of the show, the first thing he says is, Atlanta is the black gay mecca. And it's like, we all know that. You ain't got to be so dramatic with it. But the thing about it is that he's kind of portraying Atlanta as this big, you know, you move to Atlanta and it's a gay smorgasbord. I know a couple of gay people in Atlanta and they're like, it's totally not that. I mean, there's a lot of gay men there, but quality over quantity is still a problem. So the way he was portraying it, like, you just come to Atlanta, he was just making it seem like it's just they're gonna roll out the red carpet for you and it's just gonna be men falling at your feet. Well, no, it's not like that. Well, let me just fast forward to what pissed me off. So there are a couple of characters in this I don't know if it's a web, like, scripted. I don't know if it's scripted. I don't know if it's real. It looks a little bit of both. Some parts look staged. I will say there was one part where Dr. George Smith went on a date with a young man that he had been Skyping with when he was staying in Houston. And, well, no, that's a different guy. Well, he met this guy and he takes him out on a date. And, like, one of the requirements for them to, I guess, become an item, they're not a couple now, but one of the requirements for them to be together was he wants him to keep a journal for 90 days, a journal each day, and write in this journal what he's feeling, affirmations, sayings, quotes, and he wants to read it. Okay, that's odd for one. For me, if I'm on a date with somebody, I don't know this person from Adam, or I'm trying to get to know them, and then you're giving me assignments like this is, like, you know, English 101, I'm walking out. I ain't trying to do all that, bruh. I ain't trying to do all that. Come on, I gotta write in it. I don't even write down my grocery list, and now you want me to write every day these affirmations like we're gonna go watch The Secret? No, not gonna do it. But I think it's because Dr. George Smith is just like, he's the creme de la creme, you know. All through the damn show, he's talking about how he wants everybody in Atlanta to know him and how he wants to become like the elite of gay Atlanta. And I was like, can't you just sit your old ass down somewhere? He's old. I'm not even gonna lie. He a little old. He trying to, you know, get his Dr. Dre creatine myoplex on, buffed out, you know. And he's trying to come in Atlanta and make everybody, you know, bow down to him. Bow down, bitches. Bow down, bitches. No, it's not going down like that. Sit your ass down and move up through the ranks like everybody else. You can't come in cooking fries and then talk about you gonna own a franchise. You can't do that just yet. You gotta work your way up, bro. But he's really conceited. He's really cocky. I mean, everybody needs a Nene on the reality TV show. Let's just say that. Now, the part that ruffled my feathers Okay, so there are 3 characters. One is named Dean, another one's named Chuck, and then there is one named Arden. Okay, so Dean and Chuck are in a relationship, or as I like to call it, a fuck ship. Because pretty much, they just fucking each other. And actually, they have rules to their relationship. One of the rules is that Dean can mess with... He can't mess with any guys. Now, Chuck, who is his boyfriend, fuck buddy, guy that he sucks off every now and then, I don't know what they are. He can have sex with other men. He can fuck other guys, but he just can't be fucked. So he can be a top, but he can't be a bottom. And for those who don't know gay lingo, a top is a man that gives the penis. A bottom is the man that catches the penis. Shoulder strike. So that's pretty much their rules. I think that's stupid, but you know, I'm one of those people, I believe in all kinds of relationships, so I have to let them slide because I can't judge them, you know, if that works for them. But here's where it doesn't work, because Arden comes in. So Dean and Chuck are at this party, and Arden checks out Chuck. He walks over to Chuck, and Dean is standing next to him, which is his fuckship guy, and they're talking, and he's, you know, like, you know, I'm trying to holler at you. It's pretty much he's flirting with him in front of his guy. And at first, Dean was like, okay, that's cute. That's real cute. You know, keep it classy, keep it moving. And then Arden just keeps coming back. He just keeps coming back, pulling on Chuck, wrapping his arm around Chuck. And so Dean finally is just like, I'm done. I've had it. So then he pushes Chuck up against the wall, like slams him, and goes after Arden. And that doesn't end well. They ended up leaving that party. Fast forward, Dr. George Smith has this little pajama jam, oiled up orgy almost, at his McMansion in Atlanta. And, of course, Dean, Chuck, and Arden shows up. And so, they're talking, and then Arden comes, and he's again pulling on Chuck, trying to grab Chuck's attention, and Dean is not having it. And so Dean is telling Chuck, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And Chuck is like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't ready to go. I ain't ready to go, and I'm having a good time. So Dean gets upset. Here's where I got pissed. Dean picks up the phone and calls Bianca. Who is Bianca, you might say? The other woman he's fucking. And according to him, Chuck knows that he loves women. And as long as he doesn't bring them around Chuck, and he doesn't show signs that they've been in his apartment and that, you know, he's making love to them, then it's cool. Another part of their relationship. Okay, here's where I get pissed. So you're sleeping with men and women, and he's not coming bisexual, because when they asked Chuck, what would you claim your sexuality to be? He was like, bisexual. I was like, cool. I like bisexual guys. More fun. Yay. And then here comes Dean. Dean goes, what's my sexuality? I just do me. Aw, hell no. For one, when anybody says I'm just doing me in any type of question, they lying. Run as fast as you can, young stunner. Run. Because you know what's happening? It's a lie. If you ask somebody, are they in a relationship, and they say, you know what, I'm doing me, run. If you ask somebody what's your sexuality, and they say, you know what, I'm doing me, run. I know people don't like labels. I understand that. I get that. That's great. All the birthday cake and gravy in the world. Awesome, you know? But we live in a society where we live by labels. You have to label something. And for you to just say I'm doing me, that's deceiving. Because he never said I'm doing me with guys and girls. He just said I'm doing me. And then when they show him hooking up with this girl named Bianca, they're about to have sex in the house, you know, when he goes back home. And so I'm like, does she know? You know, I have no problem with bisexual men. I love bisexual men. And as long as everyone knows what's going on. And then my question was answered, because when they show the next time on the live, she is asking him, so I heard some things about you and other males. And then he leans over and he whispers in her ear, do you really want to do this now? Do you really want to do this here? And then they cut to him crying in his confessional, quote unquote. And he's like, I can't say it yet. And I'm like, what? That you like booty and girl booty? Or booty and boy booty? Bussy. There we go. You like girl booty and bussy, which is boy pussy. Or girl pussy and boy pussy, which would be pussy. There we go. I like that better. But I mean, come on. It's 2013 and we still have down low men. That disturbs me to no end. Because that honestly is the definition of a down low man. Now, I've always been an advocate for the gay community. And when Oprah did the whole down low thing with J.L. King, I felt like she really did a disservice, because she didn't tell all. You know, she made it seem like a lot of black men are that way. There are a few. There are a few white men too, and Asians and Mexicans. And so I felt like it gave a lot of black women the ammo to be like, oh, well, that's why I can't get a man, because all the men are down low, which is not true. But seeing this episode, it's hard for me to defend when I'm like, come on, she doesn't know. She's in the dark about his situation. And if he was just open, at least like Chuck, to say I'm bisexual and I like women and I like men, I think it would be better. I understand that we still are even in this supposedly post-racial, Obama-loving world, that people still can't grasp all the realms of sexuality. I understand that. I'm a sex educator. I get that. But deceiving is deceiving, and lying is lying, and it's never right. I don't care what's going on. Live your truth. Be who you are. You know, and what's worse is that he can't even say that, you know, he's gay. So that's, to me, a disgrace to all the gay men who do come out and they deal with the backlash. And here you are being a little bitch, and you can't say that what you like, pretty much, what you're into. It pissed me off. I was mad for like 2 hours. I was so upset because I just don't like lying in any way, shape, or form when it comes to sexuality. And when it comes to anything, nobody likes to be lied to. And then for her to have to deal with this on a YouTube, that's why I'm like, is it fake? Because there's no way in hell my dude is going to tell me while there's cameras around, when I ask him, so are you sleeping with dudes? And then he's not going to tell me, oh, motherfucker, you going to tell me. You going to tell me something. You going to tell me now. So, I just am bothered by that whole situation, and I hope it's scripted, because it's so embarrassing for her. And it's just again putting a black mark on the black gay community, which, I mean, people are already going after them as it is, and it just breaks my heart a little. It makes me sad, but it is what it is. As far as the show overall, I'll be watching again, because I love, for one, a good web series, and I love messiness in a way. I love a little ratchet fuckery in a way, and I think hopefully it'll get better as it goes along. On the next episode of 808s and Orgasms, I'll be reviewing Jesus. I have to say it that way because it's just so amazing to say that. Jesus. Thank you, base God, for Jesus. Yeah. I'll be reviewing Kanye West's latest CD, and I'll be going in on some social media relationship don'ts that I've been seeing lately that have been annoying the shit out of me. God damn, people. Not you, because I love you. It's other people. But in closing, what I'll do is let you hear a song that I've been listening to like over and over and over and over and over again, because I love the black hippie movement, and I love TDE. I love Top Dog Entertainment and everybody associated with them. And right now, who I am standing for like nobody's business is Absol. And I know this song is old, so you hip hop heads who listen to me, don't jump on my clit and stomp it, because I know this is old, but I love this song anyway, and people may not know who I'm talking about. And so if you ain't heard it, it's new to you. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the show with Absol featuring Lori Joe with A Rebellion. Till next time, kinky kisses. Mwah. I'm Nikki True. You can always visit me at www.nikkitrue.com. Follow me on Twitter at TheNikkiTrue. Same on my Instagram, TheNikkiTrue. Same on my Facebook, TheNikkiTrue. And same on my Pinterest. And my Tumblr, which is uber sexy, dirty, and delicious, is under Dirty Love, Sincerely Nikki True. I didn't even remember my own Tumblr, and I love Tumblr. Ugh. Well, without further ado, here is A Rebellion. Holla at you next time. Bye.
Probably all alone on this one. I'm 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 probably all alone on this one. See, I'm probably all alone on this one. Probably all alone on this one. Probably all alone on this one. See, I just wanna take my chopper and aim it right at that copper. I just locked up my partner. They can't stop us. I'm probably all alone on this one. I'm probably all alone on this one. 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 Probably all alone on this one.
That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up, play it again. That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up, play it again. That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up, play it again.
I might be all alone on this one. I might be all alone on this one. I might be all alone on this one. Said I might be all alone on this one. I might be all alone on this one. Said I might be all alone on this one. 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 Run right in the cathedral, aiming right at that preacher, miseducating the people. Said I might be all alone on this one. Yeah, I might be all alone on this one. 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 I just wanna take that banger and aim it right at my maker. Placing me around all this danger, I can't even trust my neighbor. I know I'm all alone on this one. Say I know I'm all alone on this one. 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 I said I know I'm all alone on this one. I know I'm all alone on this one. Yeah. Who's bold enough to rebel?
That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up, play it again. That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up, play it again.
La bestialidad imperialista. Bestialidad que no tiene una frontera determinada ni pertenece a un país determinado. Bestias fueron las hordas hitleristas, como bestias son los